everybody. Welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I've got another book about construction sites and big trucks. In fact, this is a book of poems. Let me explain. A poem is when you talk about one thing and you say it in a way that it rhymes and it tells a little story, but it's just a short little story. Well, that's what this book is tonight, and it's called Digger, Dozer, Dumper. Three of our favorite things. Digger, Dozer, Dumper. It's going to be poems all about our favorite kind of trucks. I wonder how many poems they have. I wonder what kind of trucks they do work on. We need to get into this book and read this book of poems about Digger, Dozer, Dumper. Are you ready to get into another big truck video with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go. Digger, Dozer, Dumper. Written by Hope Vestergaard. Illustrated by David Slonim. Are you quick or slow and steady? There's a truck for you. Are you precise or really strong? We've got work to do. If you like to move and groove, it's time to get in gear. Trucks do important jobs each day. Come on, the gang's all here. Wow, look at all the big trucks. The street sweeper. Early morning, empty streets. His word disturbs the hush. Goodbye, grime, it's clean-up time. Here comes the sweeper's brush. His steely whiskers whisper as they gather dust and dirt. They tickle all the gutters, then rinse them with a squirt. He's quiet and determined. He doesn't miss a spot. And when the streets are tidy, he'll clean the parking lot. That's a street sweeper. They go around early in the morning before people wake up and clean the streets. Garbage truck. The garbage truck adores his work. The sights, the smells, the sounds. The sour milk, the clanging lids, the clumpy coffee grounds. Hydraulic arms reach out, then lift. He hoists the bins up high, then tips and dumps and shakes them out and bangs them down. Goodbye! Yep, the garbage truck comes along and gets all the garbage out of the cans. Dump truck. The dump truck doesn't dump his dirt just anywhere. He's precise. He slowly lifts his giant bed and checks his target twice. Crash, bang, clangety clang. The gravel starts to spill. A mighty swoosh, and just like that, he pours a little hill. Oh, look, the dump truck is there, and he's working with the backhoe. The backhoe. The backhoe's two machines in one, a useful little truck. His front end pushes dirt and rocks. His back end digs out muck. Skid steer loader. Who needs a steering wheel? Not her. Two levers make her tires whir. Both front she goes, both back retreat. She zips and turns across the street. One front, one back, steers left or right. She spins and veers in corners tight. But that's not all her levers do. They scoop and lift and drill straight through. Skid steers are so neat. They're small, but they're really strong. Excavator. Who made this hole? A digger? Too small. She'll make it bigger. Too big? She'll fill that hole. Big rocks? She'll make them roll. Her name? The excavator. Her job? Smooth operator. Bulldozer. The bulldozer isn't sleepy. He's always in a rush. He pushes piles of dirt and junk and levels trees and brush. He's not a bully either, although he's big and tough. He waits his turn, plays well with friends, and pushes just enough. Cement mixer. Around and around and around it goes. His iron belly's churning. Around and around and around it flows. The concrete must keep turning. No time to wait. He can't sit still. He has to beg your pardon. For if he dawdles on the way, his slushy low will harden. The cement mixer has to move all the time so the cement doesn't get too hard before it's put in the ground. Fire truck. The fire truck comes dressed for work with tons of handy tools, pumps and axes, lamps and poles, and hoses hung on spools. Extinguishers and breathing masks and boots and helmets too. A bench of seats and hang-on bars to hold the rescue crew. If firefighters need some help to reach things way up high, he opens up his ladder and lifts them to the sky. Ambulance. Woo, 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 woo. Here comes the ambulance. It's time to clear the road. Her lights and sirens tell us that she has a precious load. Whenever someone's sick or hurt, the ambulance is there. She ferries folks to hospitals with tender, loving care. Fire trucks and ambulances work together a lot, always helping people. Cherry picker. The cherry picker's lanky arm unfolds into the air, reaching high among the trees to find what's lurking there. A traffic light, a broken branch, a kite that's lost his way, a waving wire, a pointing spire, a lonesome little stray. The picker pauses in the sky, plucks its target, then gently, slowly, gracefully sets it down again. Look, the cherry picker is going up way high to help that cat get out of the tree. Tow truck. Out of gas, in a ditch, crashed and don't know which end's which. Bent your fender, lost your way. Tow truck's here to save the day. She's got wrenches, she's got tires, jumper cables, extra wires, a winding winch to tug and tow, a lot of horsepower, off you go. Steamroller. After the asphalt stumped and spread in sticky long black lines, the road must cure. You can be sure steamroller's close behind. She's broad and big, a massive rig, molasses slow but steady. And after she has barreled through, the road is smooth and ready. Wow, the steamroller is so big. I hope that turtle gets out of the way. Forklift. The forklift's snout pokes in and out of pallets, piles, and crates. Her L-shaped nose inspects the rows and tallies all the freight. Up and down, over and out, then up and down once more. She stacks and packs the merchandise in warehouse, yard, and store. I've seen forklifts like that when I go to the big stores. Semi. The mighty mover semi-truck has 18 giant wheels. He's strong and tall. He's built to haul long trailers made of steel. He's highway, byway royalty. His cargo makes him king. His shiny cab sits high and proud. His tires hum and sing. He rules the road. Each precious load compels him to keep going. So clear the way or else you'll hear his regal air horn blowing. Honk, honk. Semi-trucks have really loud horns. Snowplow. When everyone else is tucked in bed beneath a winter blanket, the snowplow truck has just begun to push and scrape and bank it. In blowing squalls or sleety storms, the snowplows making piles of slush and snow that line the streets for miles and miles and miles. They're pushing the snow all out of the way so the people can get to their cars. Digger, dozer, dumper, grader, backhoe, roller, excavator, cherry picker, double-decker, concrete mixer, semi-wrecker. Trucks that sweep and dig and shift, trucks that dump and tow and lift, hauling garbage, moving goods, building houses, clearing woods. Trucks as far as eyes can see. Which truck would you like to be? Wow, I don't know which truck I'd want to be. They're all so neat. Wow, there's so many. We read so many poems about so many trucks and so many different construction site workers. And it makes me wonder, which truck do I want to be? If I could be a truck, what would I be? I could be a fire truck or an ambulance. I think I'd be an excavator. I love excavators. If I could be a truck, I would be an excavator. What about you? What do you think you would be if you could be a truck? That would be a cool truck to be. This was a fun book. I'm so glad we read about all those different kinds of trucks. This was a fun night, but it's time for us to put our trucks away and get into bed. I need all my little friends to get under their covers, get cuddled up, curled up, ready for a really good night's sleep. And tomorrow, if you're out playing with your fire trucks or your excavators, and Mom says, time for dinner, obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy. I'm going to be sitting right here, ready to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.